What's up YouTube and welcome to Nighthawk Studio. Today we are going to talk about how to get your Phantom 3 ready for takeoff. So you have finally saved up your hard-earned money and got yourself a Phantom 3, unboxed it and charged the batteries, and now you're wanting to go outside and fly. But first we need to sync and get your aircraft ready before takeoff, and this is how you do it. So I'm going to show you this step by step, just like it is shown in the manual. And if you're wondering, I'm using a Phantom 3 Advanced for this guide. Alright, so for the first step we have to make sure that our mode switch is set to P mode. And just for information, P stands for positioning mode, A stands for ATTI mode, and F stands for function mode. Now for step 2 we have to turn on our remote controller. With this controller, by pressing once, the indicator lights will show you how much battery is left. And by pressing it a second time and holding it for 2 seconds, it will turn on. Now moving on to step 3, we have to insert the intelligent flight battery into your Phantom 3. Just match the pins of the battery with the socket inside the drone and push it all the way in so that the battery firmly clicks into place. And to turn it on, it works exactly like the remote. One push of the button shows you the battery life, and hold the button a second time and it should turn on your drone. And here we go, your drone is alive. Now for step 4, all you have to do is you just have to ensure that the LED on your remote controller is green, which indicates that it is ready to be used. Now for step 5, we are going to connect your mobile device to the remote controller with a USB cable and then launch the DJI Go app, where we will have to complete a couple of steps in the app itself. I'm using a HTC M9. You might have already noticed, for smaller devices there are clips on your holder. Just pull them out like this and extend the top part as far as we're gonna need it. Then just go ahead, slide your phone in and adjust the top to its size, and that way it should firmly fit and it shouldn't slide off. Now all we have to do is get your USB cable, plug it into your phone just like this, and also at the back of the remote controller into the USB slot. And now we should be ready to get into the app, which should be technically recognized by a phone straight away. Otherwise, if it doesn't, just launch it yourself and follow the steps. The app should automatically recognize what quadcopter you have connected, and all you have to do is press the camera or the continue button. So first off, it's going to ask you to name your aircraft. I will just be going for Nighthawk, which seems to be a very fitting name for a quadcopter. I know how to spell. Now I might also let you know that at this point in time, once you chose the name of your aircraft, you cannot change it, but this might change in the future, but just something to keep in mind. Now we have to select control mode, which just changes the way how the buttons are laid out in the transmitter, but I could recommend mode 2. So now we get to the screen where we have to set the customizable buttons on the back of the transmitter, C1 and C2, which are located right here at the back of your remote. As you can see on the screen, I set mine to C1 battery info and C2 camera settings. But you can just select any other options from the drop down menu depending what you'd like to do. Now you just have to choose your units. I'll go for metric. And now we just have to select if you want to have beginner mode activated, which just means that the aircraft won't let you fly higher or further than 30 meters and won't let you take off without a GPS signal. Then we get to the part where we have to confirm or register an account using your username and password from the DJI website. But I'm just gonna skip ahead now, and we are finished. Now this is what you should normally see when you connect your quadcopter. All you have to do is enter camera view. You'll get a quick tutorial about safety and all that stuff. which I do recommend reading. But if you're already aware and know all these things, then just quickly skip through it so we can get into the actual app. Now for step 7, you're going to have to calibrate the compass. Just click on the status bar at the top and then go to calibrate. And I recommend doing this before every flight. So now we just have to do a quick dance with our quadcopter but following the on-screen instructions. So if you really wanted to, you can just rotate the quadcopter in your hands, but this way, like the way I'm doing it, just seems the easiest way for me. But that's really up to you. So once we have done all this, we are ready to fly. Now to arm your quadcopter or to start the motors, all you have to do is just push the control stick down and outwards, and that should activate your quadcopter. And you can see the motors have been activated. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. So yeah, subscribe to my channel and I shall see you next time.